You know, the Wild Bird and Nature Store, they've got a they've got a really, really cool place. If you've never been there, you need to go. They're located at 901 Levin Avenue in Bowling Green. And when you walk in, you're going to be greeted by a parrot or some exotic bird that they have in there in the store. And he's just perched up there and he'll start laughing. He'll talk to you. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, when you walk in, you're going to feel like that you're walking into nature. And that's what Jerry and Jeffy want you to feel. They want you to get a sense of the great outdoors, just putting up a birdhouse or buying some feed, or maybe it's one of those new camera model feeders. Yeah, they've got those. I tell you, when you walk right in the store, walk straight back to the middle of the store, and you'll see the solar powered camera bird feeders. They are pretty cool. And they've got the largest bird seed selection in Southern Kentucky. And not just bird feeders, but they've got baths, houses, outdoor nature gifts like chimes and wind ornaments. They've got all that. And they'll show you how to put it all together and make it work for you. So go by and see them. 901 Lehman Avenue in Bowling Green. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturdays, 10 to 3. It's the Wild Bird and Nature Store. Bring nature a little closer to you. Where am I? Where is my camera? Where Well, this is strange. I don't think I've ever seen this before. What is happening? I don't know. I don't know what's happening here. Okay. What did I do? Turn the camera back on. Why is it dark? I have no clue. Well, that is just a strange one. Let me see. Wait a minute. It says the camera's on. Why am I not seeing it? Now that has not happened before. But let me try something here. Okay. That's not the camera. Why is the camera not here? I'm frantically trying to figure this out. That is just the absolute strangest thing I guess I've ever seen. Whoa. I knew if I just kept hitting buttons, something would eventually work. So I guess I hit the right one. Woo. Okay. Y'all, every bit of my professionalism went down the tubes just then. No, it's, technical difficulties. That's why I should have put up one of those slates like TV does. Please stand by, technical difficulties. And it shows a guy, a cartoon guy with a hammer smashing a TV or something, or unplugs the TV or something. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, welcome into a Tuesday. It is June 24th, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, 270 weather. Um, well, the Sam channel is what it used to be called. It's 270 weather now. Weather for the 270 area code and beyond. Okay. So I got a little off track there, but we're back. We are back. All right, let's take a look outside now. And from the Plano cam, ooh, look at that thunderhead. Isn't that gorgeous? Now that's looking off to the north, and I'll show you that thunderstorm on radar. It's a little northwest of where I sit in Plano, which is a little south and east of the city limits of Bowling Green. And we're looking off and we can see that just big towering cumulonimbus cloud. Looks like there's a little blowing off the top there. As you can see, that's a little shear on the top of that storm. But isn't that gorgeous? We've had a few little storms pop up here and there this afternoon. So that would be one of them right there. So pretty good shot from the Plano cam. A look at the numbers. 96 was our high today, 8 degrees warmer than normal. 88 is the normal, and 75, that doesn't sound like a low temperature, but uh, it's the low temperature for the day. No rainfall past 24 hours as we have been really, really hot and humid. All right, here is a look at radar, and you can see that storm that I'm looking at is just off. Let me blow this up a little more. There we go. You can see, and I can maneuver this a little more here. Let's watch as that cell, it's this one right here. Really, that is up I-165 and 231. Looks like as you're going toward Hadley. Pretty good thunderstorm there here at 6:57 p.m. So here I am. I'm right about where that 231 highway sign is. Plano, right in here. So actually I'm looking more northwest when I'm looking out my Plano camera window. That's the storm we just looked at outside. Isn't that cool? I love it when you can do things like that. Um, these things throw down a pretty good rainfall, but then they rain themselves out pretty quickly. And now that we're getting close to sunset, anything you see right there on the radar will fade away pretty quickly because we lose the daytime heating. Okay. Speaking of heating, heat advisory continues through tomorrow, and it may be extended even past tomorrow. As you can see, every county in the 270 and beyond is in that heat advisory. It's going to be yucky, yucky, yucky again tomorrow. And only those possible late day pop up showers and thunderstorms. And really, when those happen, it just it just heats things up even more. It really doesn't help cool it off at all. So when you get one of those storms like we're seeing right there on the radar, they don't last very long and they're really not going to help you cool down at all. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. I don't know why my graphics are, come on. Well, anyway, I'm not sure why it, let's see, that's not what I wanted either. Something got messed up with my, something got messed up with my graphics. I don't know I'm trying to choose the right thing here. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, let's go to the Mesonet network, and I'll show you here at 7 o'clock, exactly 7 o'clock now, here on this Tuesday evening. We see this is some rain cooled air. 82 is what it is right now at the Corvette plant, and it's 85 at the Ag Expo Center. Most everybody else upper 80s to low 90s, except for look at this Hopkinsville. You're only at 78 degrees. That's because you had a thunderstorm. You're getting one right now over there in Christian County. Let's check the rainfall numbers and look at that. That's why, right there. 68 hundredths of an inch of rain at the Kentucky Mesonet site, 6 miles north of Hopkinsville. And we're getting some showers here, as I showed you, but none of them are hitting the sensors, the rain gauges. And there's some other showers out here too, but none of those are hitting the rain gauges. The only one that has been hit really is the one in Hopkinsville. How hot did it get today? Maximum air temperatures 90s, 90s, 90s everywhere. Hottest, Burkesville, 96 was your high temperature today. hmm Winds, light and variable. There's just not much of a wind to stir things up. So the air is very stagnated. It's not moving at all. Dew points are running in the 70s. Look at that 80-degree dew point right now at the Corvette plant sensor. 80-degree dew point. That is rare. That's the air that you can wear. Oh boy. And that's that is nasty. Nasty. I don't like it when it's like this. I'm ready for fall, like I said yesterday. All right, let's see if I can tell you we're going to get some better rain chances as we head into the weekend and beginning of next week. Here's a look at the maps. High pressure and all in control. Any storms that are out there right now will die off after dark. Maybe a little patchy fog as you see here tomorrow morning across the area. And then it's going to be much like today and the day before and the day before, hot and muggy until afternoon. And we begin to see some pop up showers and thunderstorms. Not everybody's going to see that. It'll just be here, be there, pretty widespread. More fog as we get into Thursday morning. And then Thursday afternoon, we see kind of a little better coverage of some of those widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. Here is Friday morning. Not sure why that's not loading in. Let me see if I can make it work. Where's Friday? Let's go back to Friday. There's Thursday. There's Friday. Okay. So Friday, even more coverage of showers and thunderstorms, but still kind of scattered. Not everybody's going to get rain. But I do believe as we head into the weekend, Saturday into Sunday and Monday, Tuesday, a lot better coverage of rain. And it's not painted in here, but the front is. Here comes a cold front, and that's why we're going to see so much rain. Let me back up. We're going to see better rain chances. There's Monday, there's Sunday, and even Saturday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and eventually Tuesday, the first day of July. Here comes a cold front, and we're going to see better rain and thunderstorm chances. So, yep, it's going to be a rainy pattern just like we've been seeing during the spring. So, this little taste of summer, as you can see by the blender, is going to maybe take a pause. We go from the mid 90s and those scorching heat index readings above 100 into the upper 80s as we start next week and the brand new month of July. Here is the 4th of July right there. That's on a Friday, high of 89 and rain chances. This it's not on this particular graphic. But because of the rain chances leading up to the 4th, there could be. not only a little bit cooler air, but also maybe a little bit of rain that we'll have to look at. We shall see. Here's the 7-day outlook. There you see the 90s each day until we get into Tuesday, and that's when we're going to begin to see temperatures in the upper 80s instead of the mid 90s. And you notice how the rain chances go up from the isolated stuff that we're seeing like this afternoon, and we'll see again tomorrow afternoon and really Thursday. Starting Friday, we see those rain chances going up 40%, then 50%, then 60%. Pretty good coverage there. More than just scattered showers and thunderstorms. I think they will become more likely as we head toward the weekend and on into next week. All right. But really, be careful with the heat and humidity. It is dangerous. Most of you have been paying attention and not overexerting yourself outdoors. Please adhere to that in the next few days while this heat advisory continues to be an issue. In the meantime, have yourselves a great Tuesday evening. Thanks as always for watching, and God bless.